Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nichu. This is African Pot, and today I'm back with another video that I am so hyped for you guys to see, and promise me that you'll make it. So today, as the title says, we're going to be doing some sweet and sour pork. For the ingredients, I have some mananasi, pineapples, some coriander, happy dania. This you can substitute with green onions, the spring onions, I'm sorry. Some pork, some black pepper, some sugar, some soy sauce, some tomato sauce for the umami taste, some ginger and garlic that I've mashed together, some vinegar, some onion, some not black pepper, green pepper, and some flour for coating our meat to provide that crunchy feeling, texture, sorry. It's also a feeling, kwani. So but anyways, let's get started with this whole process. Now we're going to marinate our chicken. We're going to be using some soy sauce, and also I'll be writing the description in the description box, the ingredients and the quantities of the nini, so don't worry. So I'm using some soy sauce, some black pepper, and some ginger and garlic. For the black pepper, you can use white pepper too. If you have some, you can use that, because like we said, this is in the kitchen you substitute with what you have. If you do not have black pepper, does that mean you cannot have this meal? No, you substitute. I don't know, tumia cayenne if you want, kama unapenda hiyo pilipili. Me, first of all, I'm not that big of a fan of pilipili, but napenda ka pilipili kwa mbali. So that is why I like using black pepper, because it's not as strong for me. Okay, the quantities I use. So yeah, and also some salt. So hapo hivyo nimeweka pepper, ginger and garlic, and some salt. Alafu we leave that to marinate as we prepare the rest of our ingredients. Now for our vegetables, I will highly recommend that you use some colorful, vegetables, like, green, not green, red bell pepper, the yellow ones. But mimi sikupata, so that is why I am using the green one. Also make sure umezikata in bite sizes. Hapa si tudogo, like you need to feel every crunch biting. Ukika tu kwa mdomo unasikia tu like zitoshane tu na nyama. In short, mbona vile nimezikata, hakuna not fine cuttings, tu kubwa tu. Also the pineapples. Now this I'm using I want to say 500 grams, because a pineapple nilibuy 40 bob na najuanga 1 kg inakwanga 100 bob, so I'm guessing aka ni kadogo. Yeah, so the small one ukiwa nayo, you're good to go. Now that is how we want our vegetables to look like, chunky vegetables. For the corianders, mimi niliwaambia nilikosa hizi majani, vitunguu za majani. That is why I am using this. But if you get them, usitumie dania, do not. Now we're going to be making our sweet and sour sauce. This sauce was the bomb.com. So we're going to be adding our sugar in our hot sufuria, some water, but you can also use pineapple juice to enhance that flavor if you have some. Again, I did not have pineapple juice, so I just used water. Okay, some vinegar, some white vinegar. And also hapo kwa vinegar unaweza tumia like rice vinegar if you have some. If you do not have the wet, as in you substitute too with a clear vinegar. Some tomato sauce. For the tomato sauce, substitute with ketchup if you have ketchup. 2 tablespoons are enough. And last but not least, some soy sauce. Kwa soy sauce, by the way, you guys, I forgot to mention, unaweza tumia the light soy sauce if you have, ama if you do not have, kama mimi, tumia dark soy sauce. I hope by this time, if you've been watching my channel, you have noticed that I am one person who substitutes, like to substitute, because hatuwezi sema hatutakula kwa sababu hatuna vitu zingine. Substitute. Hiyo chenye nimeongezea hapo ni some cornflour that I mixed with water because I want my sauce to be thick kama kauji. Now that helps that process. Yeah, so like I was saying, substitute. Usifeel kama ati cause nimeona tu anatumia dark soy sauce ama anatumia rice vinegar ama anatumia ketchup, sasa siwezi pika vitu kama hizi. Hapana. You substitute with what you have. The white vinegar works well. Tomato sauce works well. After all, by the way, if you're Kenyan, tulikuwa tunajanga tomato sauce before ketchup. At least sasa siku hizi naonanga Peptang they make ketchup. But kitambo we tulikuwa tunatumia tomato sauce, right? Unless you are bad and bougie, mlikuwa na ketchup. So yeah, you just substitute. Don't worry. Sasa mnaona vile inakaa, nataka ikae kauji, just thick. Also another way you can know is when your sauce ikicoat your spoon, you know that it's good to go. When it coats your spoon vizuri, you know that it's good to go. So, let's get back to our meat. Imemarinate hapo tu pole pole, tunaweka unga yetu. Now, hapa kwa cornflour, unaweza mix some cornflour with some all purpose flour, ama unaweza tumia tu all purpose flour. You feel free. But kama ushaitumia cornflour, do you know how this whatever feels good when you're mixing like that? Ni kama kapilo. Yani sijui vile nita explain. It was so airy, fluffy. Yani tu kwa mkono ina feel vizuri. Nilikuwa feel tu kushinda nikifanya hivyo. So, I'm going to fry them in hot oil. Now, 2 reasons why we are doing this. First of all, it's to cook them. Because tukienda hapo kwa stir fry ni mbio. Like that process takes like 3 minutes peke yake. So, kwa hiyo 3 minutes unatemea hapo kuiva z. Now when we do this, we are cooking them. So tukienda hapo kwa nini tu niku mixing tu hizo viungo vyetu vyote pamoja. Also, we want to create that crunchy texture by deep frying them. Because that coating is going to provide that crunchy texture that we want. And I want to say something. When you're doing this, make sure kila kitu yako imeiva chenye unakulanisha na hii chakula. Kama ni ugali, kama ni chips, kama ni mchele, make sure imeiva because hatutaki kitu ikuwe soggy once we finish with it. Like unajua ukiongezea sauce, kuongezea nini? Tunataka ikuwe tu crunchy kienda kwa mdomo. Yeah. That is a very very good tip. Alafu bebe ile marination yenye nilifanya, hiyo marination makes all the difference because hiyo ingame ilikuwa tamu bebe. Hiyo tu vile nime deep fry tu hapo, I tasted it. I was like, I don't even need to go any further because it was so sweet. You can just eat it like that with some burger and ugali and you're good to go. So, in a hot big pan, if you do not have a wok like me, tumia pan kubwa. We are going to stir fry our vegetables. Sasa nimeongezea hapo nini zangu, ginger, tunini twangu, tuhoho, to onions, na salt. Now, I will let that cook kidogo too because I still want to maintain the crunchiness. So I'm not going to cook them for long. I just want them to sweat kidogo but still maintain the crunchiness. Again, you don't want to eat something raw. This is kachumbari. Next, we're going to be adding our pineapples. By the way, these pineapples are very sour. Hizo ungekula vile ziko hivi. But by the time I was done with them, my guys, Yani zili soak up all that goodness in this pan. Zilikuwa tamu. So like you've noticed, hapa sijaongezea spices zozote. This is a very very simple meal. Hakuna spices hapa isipokuwa tu salt for seasoning, nothing else. So I'm going to cook that kidogo tu. Then I'll add my deep fried pork ndani. Then we stir that up bit so that ikotiwe na hiyo mafuta and everything else. Then we'll add our sauce. The star of the show is the sauce. No, vitu vinye kanaka kauji vinye kanamwagika hapo. Now you guys, nataka muone ile transformation ina happen hapa. Look at that glossiness. Ona vitu zina shine. And also don't worry, your crunchiness yenye tume create haita affectiwa by adding our sauce because it's a sugar based sauce, so haita penetrate in, but that does not mean uziache zikae hapo for long. No. So that is why I was saying you just make sure your food is ready, like kama ni mchele, so that ukimaliza tu hapa unaweka kwa mchele. This is a punishment. Watching this video again is a punishment because I'm telling you, I can only imagine what I was feeling in my mouth. Wah, kitu ilikuwa tamu ya tamu. Okay. Now I'll add my coriander leaves. Hapa ndo ngeongezea zile onions, the green part, the leafy part. Hapa ndo ngeongezea if you have. Ungeongezea ama hapa ndo utaongezea kama uko nazo. Ndo hiyo hapo sasa. You people, let me tell you, please make this and you will thank me. This thing was amazing, sweet. It's a new way for you to make your pork a different way. Yani, I want you guys to make this and tell me how you do. Me, I had to taste it because it was so delicious. The pineapples kwanza, they were juicy. I feel here ningeweka tu like a whole kg of pineapples hapo ndani tu nikule tu because zilikuwa tamu sana. But yeah guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, do not forget to subscribe. Till next time, bye.